Okay. This is not financial advice. I am not a professional stock trader, nor am I a financial advisor of any kind. I make no guarantees, nor do I offer any promises of any kind with the processes or information shared in this video. Okay, so now I'm on my Thinkorswim, uh, looking at options over here, and not really looking at the volumes and all that. I know that may go against whatever it is that you think, but I'm not really looking at that right now. What I'm looking at is the chart on one screen, as you know, I usually watch, and then I'm looking over at my options over here. And now, right now, we're at 361.48, 361.51, 361.47, and we're still playing in that measured move. We just went down to that 4 hour resistance, and we bounced right back up to the top of that purple box I made, which I believe is buy pressure, but I don't know. But now I'm looking at options over here, and you can see 361 is. I always just buy the top price because I just want to get in. I don't, whatever. If I'm making a decent move, I don't really care about that. So you see this 361 is 150 here for a put. See, it's 175. Um, and we're right under the 362. I was gonna buy a 362, and I would have been up right now. But as I'm saying, we're just watching. Okay, so now I kind of want to point something out here on the options chart, and it seems like to me, okay, when the one side is gonna take over the other side, it always seems like the prices on the side that's gonna take over get heavier as far as they start to cost more. Just an observation that I look at, and the other side looks like it gets lower as looking at a tipping point. So I even use that. I will even look at that as a indicator for myself. Not telling anybody to do it. That's what I'll look at too. But right now we're at 361.27. Okay, and if you watch the chart, these options here, the call side is reducing in price. It's a Monday. It's the beginning of the day. Do you really think they're going to be selling 367s right now for 14 cents if the data's coming in that this thing is going to get bought up? But then if you look on the other side, look at that, 586 for 367. So that's a lot of, if I can't get anything, well, not if I can't get anything else, but I will use that as a play also. I will also look at this chart and say, okay, what are we doing? Um, and it just looks like this side is starting to get heavy and this side is starting to get light. Okay, so you might want to watch that also. So let's just sit here and watch that for a minute and look at the price up here in the corner. I have the chart open on the other screen, but I'm looking at the price in the corner up here, 361.24. And let's just watch this 148. Let's see if it goes up or down. If this goes down to like 361, all right? Let's just give it a second. Okay, now we went down to 361.21, and look at the price. It went up. Look at the call side. I'm not sure what that was. I wasn't paying attention to it, but just look at the numbers working. Look at them numbers work. And now looks like it's went back up, and look at they fell again. Okay, so this is just leading into something else that I do, that when I'm coming to buy an option, basically, like let's say this thing runs back up to 363 right now. Just let's just say it does that, and I'm looking at these 361s. And I think at some point they're going to come back to 361, even though it's running up. So what I'll do is when I'll wait when it runs up to close to that sell pressure zone, I will buy this for like 70 cents or something. It would be way down. So I'll take advantage and buy it way ahead if I think that data is suggesting that it's going to come back down to me. Right now, I'm just watching it play along the top of the measured move here on the bottom. Looks like it broke through and it just played along, came down to that 4 hour, and it looks like it wants to go up, but it's still moving sideways. So we're looks like the 5 is going to cross over the 20 in a second here. But I just want you to look at this chart and look at that. Now we're down to 132, but look, it's going up. Okay, that's one of the first things I want you to notice about buying these options. All right. A lot of times when I buy these options when I'm day trading, I don't have time to figure out the delta and all this stuff. I really would just look at the volume. If I'm really I mean I'm in a hurry, I'm probably not even gonna look at that. But the volume is like 33,000. Open interest is like 6,500. And then but right up under the 361, you got the 360, and the open interest is 19,000 on that. Now, if you come over here and look at the calls, you only got to like 2,800 shy of 2,300 open interest on the 361 call. You got 4,800 open interest on the 360. Okay, then look at the numbers. You got 19,000 compared to 48. Maybe another indicator. Okay. So, and that 361 or that 360 is nice and heavy. Look at that. Look at the 358, nice and heavy. See that? Only 497 over here. Look at that. 6,200 over here on the 359. 1,600. So to me, by the options, it's suggesting that it may go down. That's what I'm thinking. But like I said, you never could tell. And let's see. So here at the beginning, something else I wasn't paying attention to. Right here, we're on the 1 minute. It was oversold here, and the price was 362.96. Then it was oversold right here, and the price was 362.54. So you see the price is dropping and it's oversold. Okay, the price is dropping, so I would take note of that in my journal. I'll take note of that number, take note of that number, and I see that the price is coming down and it's continually being oversold. So let's check this right here. And what is the price now? Now the price is 361.72. So what are we doing? We're coming down. Now the price here is 361.21, steadily coming down now. And then we hit here, we went back up. Now, another thing I noticed too is literally coming in the market. Look, we dropped right to about the 50% level, and then look at 50%, 50%, and doesn't look like we went above that 50% yet. Let's see if it goes above it here, or does it turn back down? Oh, I'm sorry, you guys can't see the screen I'm looking at, man. Let me switch over to the other screen. I'll be back.